Welcome to this month's collaboration video. This video is our top 5 fails.
This video is part of a collaboration between us and a number of other YouTube content creators. We encourage you to go and watch their channels and their videos.
Without further ado, let's jump straight in with epic fail number 1. The Aquaroll.
This was the day that we collected this new to us caravan. So what we did in rather a hurry is packed it all up and hightailed it to Wales. Unfortunately, it was quite a foul and rainy day, and we kind of rushed the initial packing process. So we get to site and start connecting all the services up, and I noticed I'd forgotten the Aquaroll handle at home. So I thought to myself, that's not a problem. I'll just go and take the Aquaroll, roll it down to the bottom of the hill, fill it up, bring it back and connect, and we should be good for the weekend. I first attempted to roll it up and it wasn't happening. So I then tried to pick it up in my hands and carry it in my hands like that. Got tired very quickly. And then what I did, I popped the thing on top of my head and used my biggest muscle in my body, my head, to shoulder the brunt of the load.
How wrong can you go? You know, women all over the world do this, carrying water from their local wells.
So I got most of the way back to the caravan, and being wet and rainy, it was very slippery, and the Aquaroll slipped off the top of my head onto the bridge of my nose, forcing my glasses down into the side of my face. I thought, well, that stung a little bit at the time, so I just carry on regardless, plug everything in, water's coming out, everything is good.
Until he walks into the caravan and I see him looking like something out of a horror movie. Blood trickling down the brow of his forehead, down his nose, and a pair of glasses looking all bent.
Yeah, a little bit mangled.
Number 2, the French bed.
In our previous caravan, our layout included a French bed. So I swung my leg out of bed one night and I caught it on a bolt, which is on a hatch between the bedroom and the kitchen. Something didn't feel quite right straight away. I felt a trickle running down my leg. So I switched the light on and there it was, bleeding down my leg from my kneecap. And without looking around, I thought to myself, well, in fact, I think I spoke to you, didn't I? I said, yeah. Hey, Kaz, I think, you know what, there's probably a piece of skin like hanging from that bolt. And then I looked.
He was half joking.
I was joking. I didn't think so at all. But I looked around and there was the size of a 50p piece, a large chunk of my knee hanging from the bolt. Wonderful. One of the many reasons why we're not going to consider a French bed layout again.
And talking about beds, we'll move on to fail number 3, the bed in our current caravan. Again, we have mentioned this before in previous videos. We have a bed that goes into 2 modes, day mode and night mode. When it's in day mode, you take a slice of the mattress out so that the bed can be pushed back and it gives you more room to maneuver around the bed. And then at night time, you just pull the whole bed out and then you slot the wedge back in to make a full mattress. So after a lovely night's sleep, my lovely husband made me a cup of coffee. So I went to push myself up in bed from a lying position to a seated position using my elbows. However, my elbows slipped down the gap between the thin slice of mattress and the other half of the mattress, which resulted in it going straight through onto the slats and metal frame underneath the bed. Very painful and resulted in a trip to A&E. Nothing broken, luckily, but very painful.
Fail number 4, a navigational error. On our way to Cleddytan Farm last year, we made a series of navigational errors, one of which resulted in us losing an end cap. We've spoken about this before and we've done a video showing us repairing it. But what we didn't tell you is at the end of that trip, we got out of this narrow goat track of a road. We got such relief to see a minor B road at the end of it. And the first sign we saw that said Cleddytan was a nice big 5-bar gate, and it looked like the entrance to a farm. We thought, okay, we've nailed it. We're home free. We found the CL site. So we go down to the bottom of the driveway and yep, that's it. It was a driveway. It wasn't a CL. It was actually a private house with quite a steep driveway. It's very difficult to imagine us turning around that caravan, which we sort of
Well, we didn't, did we? Had to unhitch the caravan from the car.
Yep.
Motor mover the caravan round so we could rehitch it. Luckily, the gentleman who was in the house had never seen a caravan being remote control moved before, so he was quite enthralled in watching the whole episode. But yeah, not the best trip to Wales we've ever had.
We had a really good time, but it took us a little bit of stress to get there. But we got there in the end.
And that was poor old Pete's first time in towing the new caravan as well, because
yeah.
he'd only just passed his test.
Yeah. And then we go to fail number 5, which was another water filling episode. We'd booked into a large site on the outskirts of Cirencester in, I think it was October last year, wasn't it?
Yeah. Because I just remember that we left after work and it was dark when we arrived already.
Yes.
We had to set up in the dark.
So setting up in the dark was part of the problem. We treated ourselves, it was a fully serviced pitch, and I put the little light on the watch, I connected up the wastewater, the electricity, turned the gas on.
The reason he's had to use his watch to use as a light is that there was no light. There was no lamp, no lamp post nearby. There was no light on top of the facilities unit that we were connecting to. It was pitch black.
Yes. So I was operating this little island of light and noticed that the tap had been dripping. As you connect up your hose pipe to these on-site taps, there's often a drip. And I didn't think too much of it, so I connected up the pipe, took a step back to admire my handiwork, and the next thing, I was kind of in a void. Yeah.
All I heard was, thump.
So I got up at the bottom of this, kind of steep and reasonably tall earth bank, looked down at what were blue jeans a couple of seconds before that, and they were encased in this nasty clay mud. From waist to ankle. Yeah,
I mean, I had to try really hard not to laugh. It was cold, it was wet. He looked hilarious, but it wasn't the right thing to do to laugh. The next day when I took the jeans to the laundry room, I actually had to go to the outside hose and literally hose down the caked on mud off before I could even attempt to put them in a washing machine. So there you have it, 5 of our funny fails. I suppose maybe you needed to be there to find them as funny as we did, but that's our 5 best fails so far.
Yes. Thank you very much for watching our video this month. I would encourage you to watch the other contributors in this collaboration playlist by clicking on the card that we're going to display up here somewhere.
Thanks for watching.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.